What I'd like to do now is to discuss how to test log messages. One reason that we rarely test log messages, I've found, is it tends to become quite difficult. One reason it's quite difficult can be seen when we look here. We've got ourselves pretty much an anti-pattern here. The anti-pattern is that we create the thing inside the class itself. We create the log inside the class. If we use dependency injection, it's really easy to test things. If we create variables inside something, I can only test the variable I actually created. I can't test a mock variable, for example. Now in this case, the easiest thing to do is actually to pass the log into here. This is going to be very helpful to us later, because one of the things that we're going to be doing is extracting this into another file, and we'll do the same thing with this little add short string thing here, and we'll do this log here, and we'll do our changing all the loggers to this. So now I'm just removing the dependencies of this method from our global logger, and we're passing it in locally. This makes it much easier for me to get this whole thing and make it into a class by itself, and we'll do that in a minute. I've broken my test a little bit. If we look here, I needed to pass a logger in. Now it's really easy to make a logger. I use a mock again. I go here we go. We've got ourselves a mock logger. We pass it in. Copy it along. You may be wondering why I'm not just sharing the mocks, but I'm almost allergic to sharing mocks. What happens if you share mocks is that, here we go. If you share mocks, what happens is that sometimes they share states between tests accidentally. Not now, but later when you change the code. Mocks are stateful by their very nature, and sharing stateful objects is usually a bad idea.